So we're going to move on to 7. Notice 7 again is in yellow, indicating it's probably going to be one triangle possible based on my color coding. So it's semi-good. Okay, it's not too much work. Notice the special thing about 7. Okay, 7 is bigger than my other side. Okay, if it's bigger than this top side, it's automatically bigger than the height. So you don't need to do these calculations. Okay, so that's the first thing I look for after I determine it's a side-side angle case. Okay, is my side opposite the given angle bigger than the other side? If it is, that saves me a little work. I no longer need the height. I automatically know it's only one triangle possible. Okay, and that is this case. Okay, so there's my yellow side. Let me go back to one page. Okay, now the reason that works, let me go ahead and put A back in here, 30 degrees, B equal to 6, okay, A equals 7, that was given. Okay, notice it has to be bigger than the height automatically, because if it's bigger than this side and this side's going up, okay, the height's always going to be shorter than this side, because this, I'm just pointing instead of using my pen. This side, the height will always have to be shorter than this side, okay, because the height is going to be the shortest distance between a point and a line, okay, the perpendicular distance. So since this one's going up at an angle, it always has to be longer than this height, okay? It's the hypotenuse of a right triangle. Okay, so if our opposite side is longer than this side, it's automatically going to be longer than the height. So that's why we don't have to check it. Now, why can't I rotate it like we did before and put it on this side? Well, let's look at that case. I actually have that drawn up. That's my other yellow line. Okay, I would have to extend the base a little bit. And let's get this stuff out of here. Okay. Excuse me. Not exactly lined up, but get the idea. Okay. So if these two yellow lines are the same length, okay, notice the only way I could draw it on this side is to extend the base a little bit, draw on that line. The problem is angle A is no longer in my triangle. My triangle would now be this. Okay. But angle A is not in that triangle. So we can't consider that case because we're saying solve the triangle that has angle A equal to 30, not its supplement 150. Okay, so this case, drawing it on this side is not possible. Okay, so all we have is one triangle possible. Okay, and that's basically it right there. Okay, so now it's just a normal law of sines problem. Again, I would label this as big B, opposite little b. Since it's triangle ABC, that would have to be angle C. And this length down here would have to be side C, little c. Okay, so we would just use law of sines, figure out B. Then once we know two angles, subtract them from 180, we'll know C. Once we know angle C, we can figure out side C by law of sines. Okay, so let's look at examples. Those are the cases. Let me bring up our summaries. Okay, so the first three, again, so my first step is always to check the side opposite the angle, the given angle. If it's longer than the other given side, Okay, there's only one triangle possible. I can go straight to it. I can draw a triangle and solve it. Nothing else to consider. If it's shorter than the other side, I need to calculate height. Okay. Now, if the side opposite the given angle is less than the height, no triangle possible. Side opposite the given angle equals the height, only one triangle possible. It's a right triangle. And if the side opposite the given angle is less than the other given side and greater than the height, two triangles possible. Okay, worst case, but it's not that bad. After you do a couple, okay, it is a little more work, but it's not that bad.